Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, I will present about mini project 1. Okay, first of all, our member group is me, Muhammad Azim bin Talib, with matric number 25DT20F1030. And the second member is Muhammad Aiman Hakim bin Muhammad Ghaffar, with matric number 25DT2820F1022. And the last member is Nurul Fakria binti Yusof, with matric number 25DT20F1049. Okay. First of all, we have a, a table of content. Next is number 1.0, introduction. A staff management system is a dispute application or system that will be developed to maintain in the detail of staff working in any organization. It will maintain and information about the personal detail of staff, so that human resource of organization can be easily know the detail of all the its staff. It will be simple to understand and can be used by anyone who is not even familiar with legacy staff system. It will be user friendly and just ask the user to follow step by step operation by giving a few options, and would be fast and can be performed in many operating of a company. The registration management would be made easy for the staff to keep track of the all record. The purpose system would bring about an easy way to maintain the details of working with any organization. Okay, 2.0 is the problem statement. 5.0 intending is technique we choose is interviewing. It's most frequently usually the most useful fact-finding procedure used. We can interview to collect information from the person face to face, and there can several objectives for using interviewing, such as finding our fact, verify the those fact, clarify the release fact, generally intonation, getting the end user involved, interview requirement and gathering idea and option. However, using the interview practice must require proper communicate skill and for dealing effectively and with people have who have difficult value, qualities, option, motivation, and personalities. After interviewing, we have to also manual handling of the staff information purpose. Several challenge. This is a involved process such as a leave management where a staff required to fill in a form which is takes several weeks or month to provide, and the use of the use of paperwork in handling some this probably would lead to human error. Paper papers may end up in wrong hand and forgetting the fact that is the time consuming. Several current tasks lack of self-service, meaning employees are not able to access and management their personal information directly without having to go through the HR department or the management manager. Other challenges is multinational companies will have all the staff information stored at the headquarters of the company, making it difficult to access the staff information from remote place and we need a short notice. The project is aimed to setting up a staff information system about the status of the staff and the education background and the work experience to help monitoring the performance and achievements of the staff through the password protecting system. Okay, next is objective of the project. The system independent to speed up the registration process. The the system mind is to number one is catalyst data management, collect staff data, payment, view number of remaining system place, analysis, student and payment, reporting, assign staff with the administrative number, email and staff database and more. Number two is it's saving time. Time spent of creating staff document organization can be saved for future useful purpose around the work. This is only can be realized if online registration is embedded in the work. Number three is easy to maintain a record. Online registration doesn't involve a lot of paperwork like in the it is the case manual registration. It's make it simple to maintain a record all the creator at the tab of a computer button. Second last is this cheap? When manual registration is a lot of consuming in terms of labor and material is required, it is make it more expensive to deal with. However, with online registration expense like paper material are cut down to be used for other better purpose. And the last is more secure. Registration is all about obtaining data on stuff. Some private online registration prevent episode like loss of the data, limit access to private data like the case manual registration. Okay, next is 4.0 scope. System analysis. Number one is system analysis. Stats are the system roles, system interface, system function, and organization project management requirement, budget requirement. Number two is requirement analysis. System input output decision, user requirement definition, functional and security requirement. Number third is data analysis, involve data collection process, data evaluation, data storage, manipulation, and interval. Second last is project analysis, data process flow analysis, project decomposite, and the system interface. And the last is application architecture. Analysis, application information structure, usability, user design interface design, interaction, and the last is application implementation. Yes, for me, I continue to the next present.
For this mini project presentation, I'm going to present to you about projects and efficient. Projects and efficient is about the instructor can use the system to register the staff attendance and to show the staff attendance history. The system administrator control the system by managing, add, delete, and update the staff instructor module and program data. The most obvious benefit associated with a comprehensive online registration system are convenience and speed compared to the old school paper registration method. An online registration system eliminates the need of filling paper forms manually and sending them to a registration office. When using online registration system, the staff can simply register at their convenience and submit their information immediately. For literature review, the first about literature review is a review about Universal Electronic Student Course Registration Model. The student course registration is an integral facet of university registration processes, which get of organizational resources, manpower, and materials. This paper provides a comprehensive approach with the aim of addressing comprehensiveness in course registration through the integration of departmental units within the university. The architecture has the propensity in supporting organizational procedure and process while listening overhead costs. For methodology, we use a waterfall method because its structure is simple. Each project goes through this step: requirement gathering and implementation, system design, implementation, testing, and the last last is delivery. Okay, the maintenance system must complete an entire step before moving on to the next one. So if there are roadblocks to completion, they are brought to a light right away. One of the definition steps of waterfall is committing to an end product, goals or deliverable at the beginning. The term should avoid deviating from that commitment, unlike Scrum, which divided project up into individual sprints. Waterfall keeps the focus on the end goals at all times.
As a web designer, there are multiple ways to register student attendance at DMU. The teacher reads the student name and mark near the student name in a student list whether the student is present or absent. Students could scan their student card with a card reader which would allow for the data to be saved automatically to the server data. This paper was intended to design and develop a user-friendly online registration system for the academic users. It also provides the advanced features to keeping track of student time of taking the attendance. More advanced features can further be included to enhance the facilities and features of system. The third literature review is about online hotel reservation system. A hotel reservation system is a computerized system that stores and distributes information of a hotel, resort, or other lodging facility. A hotel reservation system helps hoteliers manage all of their online marketing and sales. System report may be generated automatically and may be run daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly. The old system does not serve the customer in a better way. Rather, it makes customer data vulnerable. The system keeps proper record of customer for emergency and security purposes. Hotel advertising effort is now accompanied by a visual tool created on hotel reservation system. For the fourth literature review is development of online student course registration system. System may be defined as layered structure that depicts how programs involved would interrelate and communicate. In computer, system may also include actual programming interface, and tools for managing the larger system. Online student course registration system is an automated system for course registration of students. Students will largely save the precious time of deans, advisor, and account official. Instead of explicitly signing every document, they just have to acknowledge entries online with the click of a mouse. System verify the data entered, compress it to previous semester entries in the database. The last one is University Registration System. System is used explicitly to enroll students to exam, the General Associated Degree Examination (GADE). No other system all over Germany is used to enroll students such as general examination. Purchasing a ready-made application to manage GADE activities will be impossible. Online registration subsystem allows students to enter to the system immediately. Monitoring the instantaneous operation by the system. UEG administration can detect any type of error. Paper and fact correspondence have been dedicated by 100% from the course paper and the fact submission.
For methodology, we use waterfall method because its structure is simple. Each project goes through this step: requirement gathering and documentation, system design, implementation, testing, and the last is delivery. Okay, the maintenance system must complete an entire step before moving on to the next one. So if there are roadblocks to completion, they are brought to a light right away. One of the definition steps of waterfall is committing to an end product, goals or deliverable at the beginning. The term should avoid deviating from that commitment, unlike Scrum, which divided project up into individual sprints. Waterfall keep the focus on the end goals at all times. For references, we use the first website is about definition of fact finding. Second is about online registration system. The third is about example of proposal system industry design. The fourth one is design and implementation of an e-registration system. The 5, 6, 7 is about PDF about online registration system. The 8, 9 and 10 also about journal about online student course registration system.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Iman Hakim, and today I will present about Gantt chart, course planning and conclusion mini project. For Gantt chart, we have 6 tasks. Number 1 is writing a project brief, and this task we can run on week 1 until week 2. For next task is researching ideas with the developers, and the next task we can run on week 3 until week 4. Next is design interface. For this task we can run on week 5 until week 8. Next is development and prototyping, and for this task we run on week 9 until week 15. For task number 5, which is deploying to the App Store, we run on week 16 until 17. The last is which is continuous improvement, and we can run on week 18 until week 20. This is my Gantt chart. And the next course planning mini project. For course planning we have 6 stage. For stage 1 is planning, and we have 2 component, which is research and discovery and scope definition. For this stage we don't have any cost, so total cost for planning stage 0. Next is design, and we have 2 component, user experience design and app interface design. The total cost for design stage is RM 3000. Next feature, and we have 4 component: user login, user engagement, native device feature and sys across device. So total cost for future stage RM 3000 ringgit. Next infrastructure stage, we have 4 component: initial setup and basic control, data storage or database, third party API integration and data encryption. So for infrastructure stage, the total cost RM 5000 ringgit. Next, administrator, we have 2 component: performance management and analytics and web portal. So total cost for administrator RM 5000 ringgit. And the last, deployment, and the component is licensing and packaging. The total cost for deployment 4000 ringgit. So the average total cost budget for cost planning mini project, the total cost is 20,000 ringgit. Next, conclusion for this mini project. The field of information technology has grown exponentially in the last decade, with the creation of all kind of new technology, for example e-commerce, e-learning, e-business and e-registration, to name a few. In the era of educational technology and doing business, information is considered an essential asset for an industry. The availability of data and user feedback can help the parties involved to streamline its registration process according to the needs of users and stakeholders. The effectiveness of this data management can help institutions directly contact users and their stakeholders and coordinate their activities. It can also be achieved through innovation such as information updating, continuous e-registration, e-payment, and online student registration as well. This innovative approach helps pioneer many of these e-registration user facilities. That's all from us, and thank you very much.